out to be a creep just like the rest of them. Well, I'm sorry, Mother. I apologize for my husband dying and not giving you any grandchildren. But if you're still holding out for that, all I can say is I'm getting a little long in the tooth. No, I don't want Paula to give my number to her dentist. I'm perfectly capable of meeting men on my own. I don't need my little sister to fix me up. Besides, I've heard stories about Dr. Campbell. Like he's another pretentious jerk having a midlife crisis, who left his wife and kids to buy a Porsche convertible, electric guitar, and a hairpiece. You were right, Mom. Nobody's perfect. Yes, my neck still is bothering me a little. Who knows what's causing it? Stress, probably. Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. Mom, the only pain in my neck right now is you. I have to go. I have another call coming in. We'll discuss this later. When later? Well, since you live here now and you're calling from upstairs, I would venture to say pretty soon. Bye, Mom. Hello, Dr. Monahan. Oh, hi, Ruth. How are things going at the employment agency? You do? Well, does he have any acting experience? Bartender, huh? Close enough. Send him over around 1:30. Yes, I hope he works out better than the last guy, too. Bye, Ruth. Come in.
I got a delivery for C. Monahan. Would that be you?
Yes, it would, but what happened to Sarah? She's been delivering our packages here for years.
She's away for a few weeks with the Army Reserves. I'm filling in. My name's Bob. Nice office you got here. Did it come with the house, or did you design it yourself?
Pretty inquisitive, aren't you? Well, if you must know, what did you say your name was again?
Bob Crow.
Well, this was my den. I converted it into an office.
You're a doctor, right?
Psychologist. How'd you guess?
It says right here in the package. C. Monahan, PhD.
Very good. Most men aren't that observant.
I notice a lot of things.
Well, Bob, it's been a real pleasure meeting you, but I have a new patient due any minute now, so if you don't mind.
Go ahead, sir.
Bob, the package, aren't you going to give it to me?
Something you've been expecting.
Yes. Oh, but this isn't it. I'm expecting a book.
Oh, new research book. Let me guess. Women are from heaven. Men are from hell. The new way to cope with relationships in the millennium.
Men are from hell.
Yeah, that's a hot title, huh? Get it? A hot title?
You really cracked yourself up, don't you?
Oh, don't mind me. My ex-wife always said I was missing a frontal lobe.
No kidding. And why was that?
I guess because I usually say whatever's on my mind without thinking about it. You see, the frontal lobe controls your ability to disseminate information.
I'm familiar with the function of the frontal lobe. I'm a doctor, remember? So you were married. That thought sort of frightens me.
Must have frightened my ex, too. The wedding reception lasted longer than the marriage.
Interesting.
So, what book was it you were waiting for? Oh, I'm sorry. It's none of my business. Frontal lobe again.
Actually, I'm waiting on the final draft of a book that I co-wrote.
You co-wrote it. Impressive. What's it about?
Guess.
Relationships.
Very good.
What's the title?
Well, I was going to call it Men Are Dogs. But that wouldn't be fair to the dogs, would it?
That's a joke, right?
What do you think?
I think you don't seem very impartial for a relationship therapist. If I were in your position,
Well,
I think
you're
I would...
not, and I think I'm a little more qualified on the subject matter than you are.
You're right. I'm only a delivery man with an ex-wife and a few kids. What would I know about relationships?
Now you've got the picture, Bob.
Only it seems to me that some of the ancient Indian tribes had it right.
What do you mean?
Some Indian tribes used to segregate the men and women. The men would live together up in the hills above camp, while the women stayed at the bottom in the teepees. The men would come down the hills once in a while to procreate, while the women stayed in the valley and took care of the children. Great system, huh? Eliminates all the idle chatter. You know, the warrior comes home and the squaw asks him how his day went. He says, I killed a few buffalo, massacred some settlers, the usual routine. What's for dinner?
How perfectly politically incorrect of you. Tell me, where did you learn so much about Native American culture?
How much you like, Jeopardy?
Why am I not surprised?
Looks like the new patient's here. Back to work.
Hi. I'm Allison Taylor. I hope I didn't interrupt. I have a 1 o'clock appointment with Dr. C. Monahan.
Right there.
Hi. I'm Allison Taylor. I'm your 1 o'clock.
So I heard.
Was that fellow your 12 o'clock?
No, but he probably should be. I'm Dr. Cecilia Monahan. Please have a seat. Let's see, you told me that you're a hairdresser. Is that correct, Allison?
That's right. Hair Apparent. That's the name of my shop. I run it with my 2 sisters.
Hair Apparent. Well, that's a great play on words. Did you think of the name?
No, my sister Annette did, but what play on words are you referring to?
Play on words. You know, double entendre.
I don't get it.
It's not important. Now, Allison, I want you to feel completely at ease. Are you comfortable?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, what is it that's bothering you? Oh, wait. Let me guess. Your boyfriend.
Yeah. How did you know?
After 20 plus years of relationship training, you kind of sense it. What's his name?
Brian.
And how long have you been seeing him?
About 6 months. 3 weeks and 4 days.
Okay, so tell me your problem. Let me guess. The first 3 months were terrific, and then you started noticing signs, right?
Well, actually, I started noticing signs after 2 weeks.
Really? Well, how long had you dated him before you slept with him?
2 weeks.
Okay, so tell me your problem. Let's see, you've been dating for 6 months, and what happened?
Well, at first it was just the little things. He used to bring me presents when he would come over. Nothing expensive or anything, but things I would like, you know, for the apartment. This one time, we went shopping, and he dragged me into a lingerie shop, and he bought me the cutest negligee.
Negligee.
Yeah. Anyways, we used to spend all weekend at my apartment and hardly go anywhere. And now,
He doesn't bring you presents?
Now he brings over a 6-pack of beer, some microwave popcorn, his laundry, and he doesn't even spend the night.
Is that so?
But the worst was last month. Do you know what he pulled last month?
Why don't you tell me?
He breaks his date with me on a Wednesday for the following Friday because all of his old frat buddies have rented a beach house for the weekend. So we got into a huge argument, and I stopped talking to him.
Go on.
So that Friday around 5 p.m. he calls me, and he's as sweet as can be. He's already down at the shore with his buddies, and he says he misses me and would I come meet them for dinner. He also says he forgot some things at the apartment and would I bring them to him. So I break my date with my girlfriend Nancy, take a shower, set my hair, do my makeup, and drive 2 hours. After getting a flat tire, I finally made it to the restaurant.
What happened when you got there?
When I walked in, he was sitting there with his buddies totally trashed.
Well, how could you tell?
He was asleep at the table. His face was head down in a platter of lobster fried Diablo. And when I called his name, he picked his head up and there was a piece of claw hanging out of his nose.
Oh, my.
Then he looks at me and he says, "What the hell are you doing here?" And I was like, "Duh, you invited me, remember?" And he says, "Can't you see I'm with my friends? Get lost." So I took a glass of water and I poured it over his head. And I threw his clothes at him and I walked out. Why do men always do this to me, doctor? Before Brian, there was Brad. Oh, he was gorgeous. He swept me right off my feet. I only dated him one night. It was a blind date. We went to a restaurant and then out dancing and back to my place, and everything was so romantic.
Well, what happened with him?
Well, he spent the night at my place, and when we woke up the next morning, I offered him some coffee. So he goes to my refrigerator and asks if I have any milk. I say I think I'm out of milk, but he can't have coffee without milk, so he'll go to the store and get some.
And?
That's the last I ever saw him. And the strange part is, there was a container of cream right on the top shelf. I guess milk is a little easier on his stomach.
Come now, Alice, don't tell me that you're trying to defend his actions. What did you say his name was again?
Well, that was Brad. Before him, there was Barry. Then there was Ben. And Bud.
Bud, Ben, Brian, Brad, and Barry. Allison, aren't you starting to notice a pattern here?
Yeah. All men are jerks.
That's not what I mean. All the men that you dated have names that begin with a B.
Whoa. You're right. You really are good.
Just out of curiosity, what is your father's name?
I see where you're going here, Doctor. You are way off base. My father's name is William.
And what does your mother call him?
Bill.
I see.
What am I going to do about him, Doctor?
Who, Bud, Brad, or Bill?
Brian! Bill's my dad, remember?
Yes, that's right.
I'm talking about Brian. What do I do about Brian?
Well, how long has it been since you've seen him? I mean, the restaurant happened over a month ago.
Oh, we didn't break up after that. He apologized to me when we woke up the next morning.
You slept with him the same night that he humiliated you like that?
Well, yeah. I felt a little guilty after leaving him so suddenly. And when I went back into the restaurant, he did look kind of cute with the claw hanging out of his nose. So anyway, I talked to my father later,
Talk
and
to Bill? I mean your father about your relationship with your boyfriend?
well, yeah. You don't think I should have? Where else am I gonna go for a man's point of view? I don't have any brothers. And a girl's father would never steer her wrong.
Allison, as a counselor, I can safely say that it is not healthy to talk about every little crisis in your life with your parents. Don't you think it's time to cut the apron strings at some point?
Oh, I didn't know you were here with anyone. I'm Dr. Monahan's mother. I live upstairs. I was just wondering if you were hungry, but we can talk about it later.
I'm sorry about that interruption, Allison. Now, where were we?
Cutting the apron strings.
Yes, well, let's see. I have a bi-weekly support group that I run that I think might benefit you. Would you like to join us?
Sure. I mean, why not? It's not like I have anything else better to do. I was gonna color Miss Eldebaum's hair, but those gray roots can wait. Besides, my sister Audrey can always fill in.
Your sister's name is Audrey? And your other sister's name?
Annette.
This is just a wild guess, but does your mother's name start with the letter A?
Whoa. You must be a clairvoyant. Her name's Amanda, but we all call her Betty.
Why?
Well, Betty's her middle name. Actually, it's Elizabeth. Amanda Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, just like the movie star.
What movie star?
Never mind, Allison. So I'll see you tomorrow night at 7 then.
7 o'clock. All right. Thanks, Doctor.
Father fixation. Father fixation. Later. Come in.
Yeah, the employment agency sent me over. Hi, I'm Tony Rumson.
Yes, Mr. Rumson, I've been expecting you. Please, sit down. Did you bring a resume?
Yes, I did.
May I see it?
Oh, well, of course.
interesting. Tell me, are you married, Mr. Rumson?
Divorced.
I see. Commitment phobic.
Yeah. The agency said you were a psychologist.
That's correct, I am.
That's interesting.
You appear to be an excellent physical specimen.
I do.
Do you work out?
A little when I have the time. Why do you ask?
Well, I see here that you're a part-time bartender. You must meet plenty of single women doing that.
Yeah, and some of them aren't even single.
Such braggadocio.
Oh, can you notice it from there? I mean, all things being equal, I do pretty well with the ladies.
And modest, too. Which really sweep those ladies right off their feet.
I never get many complaints.
I bet you don't. So, tell me, Mr. Rumson, are you the athletic type?
Please, it's Tony. Call me Tony.
I will. And you can call me Dr. Monahan.
Okay.
Tell me, Tony, did you play any sports in school?
Football and wrestling in high school. Did a little bit of boxing down in college.
Oh, strong jaw. Excellent.
Say, just what kind of position are you hiring for anyway?
Well, I'm looking for someone to help with the support group that I run.
Oh, well, I hardly think that I qualify to help with anything like that.
Let me be the judge of that. Now, Tony, did the employment agency inform you that I pay my people 3 times the going rate?
Yes, they did, as a matter of fact. That's why I jumped at the chance for this interview. They also said you have quite a high turnover rate.
Did they? Well, tell me, Tony, do you have any acting experience?
Little. Is that important?
Well, the petition does require that you interact with other people.
Oh, you mean like an improv thing?
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, I think I like that. I played Casanova in our high school production.
Did you really? That's great. Now, Tony, if you don't mind, can I just ask you a few personal questions?
Like you haven't already? Go ahead. Ask away.
Tell me about your divorce.
My divorce? Gee, Dr. Monahan, is that really necessary? I mean, I know that you're a shrink and all, but I don't want to be lying on
I'm
your
a
couch telling me.
psychologist, not a psychiatrist. I don't dispense medication. Now, if you're not interested in the position, I can just call the agency and have them send over another candidate.
All right. For the money you're paying, I'll answer whatever question you want. Let's see, my divorce. Well, I guess it was your typical story.
How long were you married for?
About 10 years. No, 11.
You are not certain how long you were married?
I guess that's why I'm divorced.
Continue. So you were married for 11 years, and what happened? You started to feel unfulfilled, unappreciated, right?
Basically, yeah. It's like I felt like I needed my space, you know?
After all, that would have been healthier for the relationship.
That's it, exactly.
Never mind that your ex-wife probably worked like an animal to support you while you got your degree, or took acting lessons, or learned to skydive, or whatever. I mean, after all, what man wants to be held back by a trusting, supportive wife when he has so much to offer the world? No wonder you left her.
Does that make me a bad person?
What do you think?
I think if I want abuse like this, I'll go back to my ex-wife.
Oh, no, Tony, please forgive me. I think you are exactly the person I've been looking for. Can you start tomorrow night?
I am seriously considering it, Doc.
Great. The rest of the group meets at 7, but we won't get to your part till about 7:30.
And what did you say my part was again?
Thought I explained this to you, Mr. Rumson. I simply need you to interact with my support group. You know, role play.
Yeah, but what kind of support group is it exactly?
It's a divorce and single woman support group.
Divorce? And single? And I'm the only guy? I think I'm gonna like this.
I thought you would, so I'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30 then.
You know, Tony, spelled backwards, is why not. See you manana.
interrupting me during business hours.
What, you don't take a lunch break anymore? Here, try this thing. It's a new recipe.
No thank you, Mother. I'm watching my weight.
Who for? You never go out.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not a social butterfly like you, Mother, but my work is my priority. Besides, I've been out of circulation for so long I wouldn't even know where to start.
Oh, there's plenty of places. How about a cooking class?
Really, Mother, to meet men?
Sure, I'm taking one. Where do you think I got this new recipe? As a matter of fact, I had a really nice fellow in that class. I'll invite him over tomorrow, and he can cook for your support group. I'm thinking beef bourguignon. Do you have any sherry around here that you should keep down here?
That recipe calls for burgundy, Mother.
It's not for the sauce.
Mother, I promised to let you move in here after your last marriage broke up, only after you promised to give me my space and not invade my privacy, especially during office hours.
I'm sorry to interrupt the Lonely Hearts Club.
There are women that need relationship counseling, Mother, not lonely hearts.
Counseling. In my day, we didn't have therapy for men. We just took a Valium and hoped for the best.
They need someone to talk to about their relationship problems.
Why can't they figure it out for themselves, like I do?
Oh, sure, Mother, you're great at relationships. That's why you've been divorced 3 times.
You can't count the last one.
Why not?
I only married him for the medical benefits.
Very funny.
You know what your problem is, Cecilia?
Yes, and I'm looking right at her.
Your problem is you have put too much credit into relationships and want them to be just right for you.
Oh, really? And you're the authority?
Mm-hmm. And you give men too much credit for knowing what they want.
Oh, really, Mother? And don't you know what they want?
Sure. At the beginning, they want to fool around. Well, so do women.
Oh, really? And what do they want after the thrill is gone? Companionship?
You got me.
Aha, Dr. Rose is stumped.
Well, you are not going to figure it out by sitting behind that desk listening to sob stories. Why don't you go on a date, for God's sake? Did you call that dentist?
No, I didn't.
And when are you going to call him?
When I need a root canal.
You know, your sister said he had big feet.
What?
You know, big feet.
First of all, Mother, that is an old wives' tale, and I could care less how big his foot is.
Honey, I hate to see you so lonely and miserable.
Why? You're by yourself at the moment. You don't seem to mind it.
Me? I'm old.
Well, that's exactly how I feel.
Oh, you're not old. You're still young enough to enjoy, relations.
The word is sex, Mother.
Yeah, sex.
Why are you smiling, Mother?
Oh, just reminiscing.
Besides, there are a lot of ways a woman could be filled without having a man around.
Oh, that is disgusting. You are talking about that auto-exoticism, aren't you?
The term is autoerotica, Mother, and that is not what I was referring to. But there's certainly nothing wrong with it. Don't tell me that you've never done it.
No, in my day, we played tennis, we ran around the block, we did the dishes. We subjugated.
That's sublimated.
You weren't married to your father. We subjugated.
Well, exercise can be a very acceptable substitute for sex, Mother. Oh, jeez.
What's wrong, honey?
Oh, my neck. It's still a little stiff, I guess.
Here, let me help. And I still say, exercise is no substitute for a good roll in the hay.
Oh, come on, Mother. An endorphin rush is an endorphin rush.
A what rush?
Endorphins, the feeling of euphoria.
Oh, yeah, well, I still say it's not the same as,
Having an orgasm, Mother?
Not at the moment.
wasn't asking if you were having one now. I was referring to the concept.
Of what?
An orgasm. Orgasm. Orgasm.
Is this a bad time?
Mr. Crowley, Mother and I were just having an orgasm. Conversation. Oh, Mr. Crowley is our new delivery man.
Oh, do you drive one of those brown trucks? Do you have a girlfriend? Answer the second question first.
No, Mrs. Monahan, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't drive one of those brown trucks.
No girlfriend. Why no girlfriend?
Come now, Mother, you are intruding on Mr. Crowley's privacy.
It's okay, Doctor, I don't mind. I guess I'm just too busy.
Are you sure that's it? Are you sure you're not, well, you know?
No, I'm not, you know. But I have some very good friends who are.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone.
I'm sure you didn't.
Is there something you wanted to give me, Bob?
Well, I hardly know yet. But maybe if we have a few drinks and dinner, perhaps.
I meant the package.
Oh, yeah, sure. I think this is the book you've been waiting for. Must have fallen off the shelf in the truck, and I knew you were looking forward to getting it.
So you decided to make a special trip to bring it over. Isn't that thoughtful?
It's part of the service, Dr. Monahan.
Please, call her Cecilia.
Mother?
Isn't it a shame that two nice single people can't find someone nice to spend time with? I've been encouraging Cecilia to call this nice dentist we know that has big feet.
Mother!
I think it's time for me to leave.
No, stay.
Oh, yes, Bob, you stay. You and Mother can have a nice eccentric conversation while I take my manuscript upstairs, run a nice hot bath, and go over my notes. Alone and in peace.
Don't mind her, Bob. She's just a little high-strung, like her father. That Bob.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's just that after what he did to us,
Broken home, huh?
he ran out on Cecilia and me and her sister when they were just babies.
That must have been tough.
I had to go back to work, and this was in the days before daycare. My mother had to watch the girls until they were old enough to go to school.
Did he at least give you financial support?
Oh, when he could. Sometimes he would come over after a gig and see the girls.
Musician, huh?
Yeah, more like a gypsy. But at least he was in the union. He had medical benefits, dental.
Sure, a union. Usually has a good family plan.
Yeah. Well, we were in a dysfunctional family plan. But enough about the past. I think we should live for today.
Sounds like a good philosophy to me. Carpe diem.
Oh, you speak French.
Actually, it's Latin. Carpe diem. It means seize the day, Mrs. Monahan.
Oh, please. Call me Rose.
Okay, Rose.
So, Bobby, you know for older women?
Not really, Rose. But
I do, bad. So, what do you think of Cecilia?
You want an honest answer, Rose?
No, just lie and flatter me.
In that case, I think she's pretty hot stuff.
Really?
Just like her mother.
Really?
Really?
So then why don't you ask her out?
I hardly think I'm her type.
I know Cecilia. I know what she likes.
Is that so? Are you going to tell me?
I'm not sure I should.
What?
I'm not sure about you yet, Bob. Cecilia may seem like she has it all together, but she has a fragile side. She's been hurt before.
Well, we've all been hurt before, Rose. It's part of life.
Well, I suppose you're right. You just keep delivering her things she likes, and maybe she'll warm up to you, if you know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do.
Women like to be surprised, Bob. That's what I mean.
I'll keep it in mind. Well, I gotta get back to my route. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
So, it's our third date. We're curled up on the couch over at his place, watching a DVD of Gone with the Wind. Rhett is about to carry Scarlett up that huge staircase for a little action. Next thing I know, George gives me the longest, most sensuous kiss I've ever received. Then he turns to me and says, I know we've only known each other a short time, but there's something I want to show you. I have it right here in the desk drawer. I think it's something you're really going to like.
Well, how exciting. What was it? A card? A box of candy? A gold bracelet?
A manuscript.
Another manuscript?
Third one this year.
I thought you stopped telling your date you were a literary agent.
Somehow they find out anyway. Do you know how that feels? It's like me trying to date Hank Steinbrenner because I want to play third base for the Yankees.
Well, do you think it's any better where I work? I'm a nurse. And every guy I date wants a sponge bath and a scrotal exam. At least if the manuscript you receive is any good, you get a new client out of it.
At least you've got to buy the balls.
Maybe this will help. It's the latest book by that woman's relationship therapist, Dolores Knight Robinson. Have you read any of her books?
All of them. I'm her agent. What women think. What men think. What men think women think.
What men think, women think, men think.
That was a good one.
Well, I hope it helps someone. Those self-help books haven't done me any good.
Tell me about it. I think we could read every self-help book in print and still wind up in therapy.
Oh, hello. I'm Allison Taylor. I'm here to join support group.
Hi, I'm Jane Rudolph, and this is Madeline Weinberg.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, where's Dr. Monahan?
Oh, she'll be down shortly. I think she's having domestic problems.
Is this the whole group? Just the three of us?
Oh my, no, the Reddit should